All right. Second topic this week is our comic book topic. Dirk had to take off. Thanks for stopping by, Dirk. Always good having you.
Yep. Great to
Yeah.
have you by, Dirk.
Yeah, for sure. So, Corey, take away the comic book discussion.
So comic books, yep. Um, Not a whole lot this week. They had the Emerald City Comic Con, but usually the only major announcements are from the San Diego Comic Con. So
Sure.
And a few minor things from that. I got one topic going over that. But yeah, I guess the first thing I wanted to talk about that was this news came out back in January, I guess. It also was hard to find out about. Who was it? Who posted about it on Facebook? Marvel canceled their free digital download
Yeah, my buddy
that
Phil.
comes with the book. Phil. So
Yeah.
Phil posted it on Facebook. And both of you noted that is the case, right?
Yes, my recent
So, and
Star Wars was the first one where it happened, and like you say, if they announced this in January, they didn't announce it to me.
no, they didn't announce it to anybody. I had to work to find an article about it, and the only one I could find is the one that he had posted to our group. Other than that, like when you Google it, it doesn't even show up. It's like they snuck it in there that
Right.
they're not doing that anymore, which is stupid.
Which
Like,
I was about to write them an email saying, "Hey, I got these weird old comics, but not this one this month. You know, can you get me a different code or whatever?" And then I saw that post a couple days later. So yeah,
yeah, messed up, step in the wrong direction, right?
correct.
I mean,
It's really really bad idea. So
yeah.
according to that article, the decision was made because people sell those codes, but
Oh, really?
yeah, but
Who's buying those codes?
that's question number one. Why wouldn't you go buy the book and get your own code?
Yeah.
I guess they sell them for $1 or something. Who knows? But but
Phil, I feel like you're either gonna just get it another way or buy the book. Who's gonna
correct.
spend $1 to buy the code? That's
Yeah,
I feel like that's a
I'm with
very
you.
small
I'm with
threat.
you. I'm with you there. So yeah, I feel like to me there's two different sides of this. The number one side is that literally I dropped my DC subscriptions and kept Marvel for that reason alone.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I really did. That was
Yeah.
the past year. I got subscriptions from both, and
Yeah. I saw your comments and like you said, like you got your digital subscription for life. You got your book that comes in the mail that your kids can fucking fuck with and just
Right.
let it just be trashed.
right.
And it's just and it's motivation to buy the printed comic. I mean,
It
you're
is
gonna give me the
motivation by the
option.
printed comic. You're right, because now that they've taken it away, I'm just going to go digital
Well, yeah, exactly.
for sure.
What digital is the way to go.
Right.
You're not gonna carry a comic book with you everywhere you go,
Right.
but you're gonna take your phone or your tablet or your whatever you got. You know, I mean, you got these electronics that you take with you everywhere that are sitting next to you at all times. That's obviously that's the future.
Right.
So it seems like they would, if anything, fucking give you a free comic book for buying the digital download because I mean, I don't know, what's the point of the paper copy anymore? Like it's yeah, why it doesn't make any sense. I feel like that was their best selling point in selling the printed copies.
Yes.
And they just got rid of it.
Yep.
So, I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
You're absolutely right there. The
weird.
it's garbage move based on some bean counter worried about them selling that digital code for $1 on eBay. They're fucking stupid. They're gonna die the way that the music industry died if they don't embrace what this future's going to now. And it would be a different thing if they had I don't know, a digital alternative, so to speak. They've got Marvel Unlimited. If I want to wait, 6 months to get these stories and whatnot, I don't.
Yeah.
It's just, it's really, really stupid. It was their best thing going, and they got rid of it.
Yeah, it was a great idea, and yeah, why the fuck would you get rid of that? And then not even tell anyone about it. There was
and not telling
one article on the internet, the entire internet that I could fucking find. One article.
Yeah.
And from this shitty fucking Cosmic Book News that gives me 4 pop-ups when I try and read it.
Right.
Like,
funny.
So yeah, that's the source, Cosmic Book News. But
yeah,
Cosmic Book News, if you're listening, work on your site. I don't want to get spammed with pop-ups if I'm trying to read an article.
totally. So yeah, 2 thumbs down. Marvel.
For sure.
Way to screw that
Dumb
up.
move.
Big time.
Dumb move. You had a good idea and you fucked it up.
Yeah.
Positive note on article. On Marvel. The Deadpool teaser before Logan.
Yeah, it was awesome for sure.
Great.
Sure.
Looks like they're continuing in the right direction.
Definitely
Hilarious.
Let's not spoil it, but yes, agreed that it's hilarious in the exact right way. Super dark and
super dark. I feel like it was almost darker than the whole Deadpool one.
Yeah.
Like wow, that's pretty dark.
Making fun of comics in the way that only Deadpool can. You know what I mean? Like it was hilarious for sure.
Yeah,
for
Deadpool is groundbreaking. He's paved the way for a whole new with movies. I mean, Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, even. I mean, he kind of made Deadpool happen.
Yeah.
And he got the R rating out there. He got the whole, you don't have to have a cheesy run of the line superhero movie to make money, and Deadpool coming soon, not soon enough.
Yeah, right. Totally. So go see Logan. Because Logan's good too. That's coming later though. All right, and then you had one more thing too, right?
Yeah. We had talked about this, and I'm sure I get our normal conversations and our show conversations mixed up sometimes, but we've griped about how The Walking Dead has become more similar to the book,
right?
And we liked that the show was different. So Robert Kirkman was one of the speakers at this Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle, and he explained that they're aware of that. It's not something he addressed that, and he said that the reason for that is Scott Gimple. Scott Gimple is the current and third showrunner of the show.
Okay.
So apparently the first 2 guys hadn't really been into the comic books that much.
Sure.
And so they would sit down and say, like, we got this really cool idea what needs to happen, and Kirkman would be like, yeah, that sounds awesome, let's do it. Apparently Gimple was an avid Walking Dead fan, read all the books before the show even existed, and so Kirkman is saying that that's the reason why, is because he's more of a fan of the comic books, and he follows it a lot closer. So
good and bad, because that's why watching the show was still fun, was because it was different than the books,
Yeah, I mean, good to have somebody who really likes the comics, but that's what I liked about the show.
Right.
Like, Kirkman was acting like that was a good thing. I don't think it's a good thing.
Right.
We talked about that before.
Yeah, definitely. That it was great that some things were straight up right out of the comics, and some things were a complete 180 from the comics. So you never really knew. In particular, obviously, big part of Walking Dead is who's going to die next, and the differences between the two were big enough so that you never knew who was going to die next. Based on
we didn't know who was
reading the comics first.
And now, apparently Gimple's Kirkman was saying when they sit down in meetings now that he's concerned about what's going to happen in season 7 if he does this in season 4 or whatever into the certain characters and whatnot. But that's what I liked about the show is that it is different,
Yep.
you know, and so I don't know. Somebody needs to tell this guy that
Right. That
do what
somebody
you
is
want to do.
us.
Yeah, yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Make it different. Totally.
For real. Yeah, I mean, don't try and follow a comic book. That's for
Definitely.
sure.
Definitely. All
I'm
right.
hoping Legion is taking that same stance where it's not the same as the comic book because I want Legion to go on forever, and
Right.
I want it to be different. You had said that there's going to be spoilers. So judging by what episode 2 or 3, it's clear what happens if you know what happens in the comic books in Legion. But I was talking to this girl at my work, and she said that they were saying they were taking a different approach.
We can't talk about it unless we were having a full spoilers discussion, and I was ruining stuff for you.